Polito, to my indigenous Aboriginal family. Uh, Once again, I'm typing in while I'm pushing to another destination. Business. Do what it do, but it is what it is. Anyway, um, I put useless riches. That's the title of this topic because I don't want to say money and things like that. I'm just saying, give you an example of what's useless riches. Because some people think because people got money that is useful. It's a difference between useless money and usable money. Meaning that based on the example how these goddamn fools from Gucci came out and tried to pull a little scam on the blackface sweater. Well, I call it the golly sweater. And that sweater is it's just a sign of them how they can mock us without and thinking that we didn't see it, so they got caught. But here's the thing. Floyd Mayweather, people may say, oh, he put people in boxes, he set up boxes, okay, cool, and all that shit. But his interest idea for his people is not in his brain. He believed that since he that rich, he can just do whatever he want and not held accountable for that, along with all the rest of the rich, so-called black, bougie rich people. All of them. I mean, how can they be so rich and look at their people being so poor? Why they haven't came together with all their many riches and say, look, I put in 10 million, I put in 5 million, I put in whatever. Everybody put in some millions or put in what they can put in. All right, it's enough for them motherfuckers to put in a good, you know what I'm saying, 100 million, come up with a good 150 million, you know what I'm saying, and go from there. Now, and then go to well, that's enough. So I'm not going to explain that because I don't want that to be exposed. So it really means that their riches are useless. Why? Because their riches is not giving back to their community and fixing the communities that they know that the government has disenfranchised, so on and so forth. So they're not coming down with their own riches and doing things in this community. I mean, I know a lot of people just tripping about Umar Johnson and everything like that. The brother's on a mission, and the brother got his place. People hating on it because it's that, whatever. And I'm not gonna hate on him because he want to push the Pan-African line. It is what it is. At least he wanted the Pan-Africans just putting something in perspective that I can see. Now I ain't saying none of y'all doing it, but I can't see none of y'all, so I can't speak on it. But anyway, a lot of cats making all this money, but they're not doing nothing with it. Now I mean, if you're making your money and you take care of your family, you can do small things, you know, say I ain't no millionaire and shit like that, and 100,000 there neither, but backpack drives and things like that, and you know, kids out to fishing, group fishing, tripping for children, and you know what I'm saying, go talk with the kids about bullying and things like, it's a lot of things, you know, so you can get into and then use your donated your money to, so on and so forth, because you know, I don't want no donations for nobody unless it's necessary, but I don't need nobody donations for me if I'm not going to build with it. Now, if the person is showing what they're doing with the donation money and so on and so forth, like, I mean, if they got to pay bills and this is all they do and y'all have to let people know, I'm a full-time YouTuber. Okay, cool. That way you will be able to receive donations and take care of your family and keep the channel going and so on and so forth. But what I mean, I jumped off subject for a second, my bad, y'all. But Floyd Mayweather, all the black rich, all that stuff they got is useless money. That's what I mean. Useless money. Because that money is not being allocated back to the place they came from, that they suffered, the striving to get away from. And then when they got up out of there, they just forgot about the community. Some of them say, well, they be hiring people. And all, no, that ain't the case. We talking about factories. We talking about invention programs and businesses and chains of hair salons and chains of barbershops and chains of grocery stores and chains of electronic stores and chains of warehouses for shipping and receiving and docking and so on and so forth, and things they're going to hire people on a mass scale. And I ain't talking about like, nothing against people with small shops because you got to do what you got to do. I'm not saying if you got the money to do it big, do it big. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna open up my shop soon. It ain't gonna be too big when I'm starting off small, but I'm looking at that. If I make this a success out here, then I will make it my business to franchise it out to make another one somewhere else. Like I'll take one where I come from in California and put one in California and have some of the family members run that. You know what I'm saying? From that point. But this is what I mean by useless money. I wasn't gonna make this long because useless money is not beneficial for black people. And then when we do have money, I'm saying useless money is being spendthrifts. You take your money, like people finna get their income tax check. Some of them got it, but all I see now, like I got me a new car, I had the car just fine. You know what I'm saying? I got me a new car, and and then they're coming up with jewelry and things they don't need, and yet they gotta go right back to their job and slave for that motherfucker. To wait for another round to do it again, and they ain't thinking about, damn, I know this job inside and out, and me and such and such know it inside out. Let's put our shit together and go open up our own shit. That way we can be our own bosses. No one thinking like that. That's what I mean by useless money. Spendthrifts. Rich motherfuckers that don't give back to their poor family members and shit. I mean, not just so much family members. They probably get a family member shit, but they don't go back and say, hey, I want to go donate $500,000 to your cause. I want to donate $20 million to your cause. I want to throw in to get $1 million to your cause. They're not going around doing that. They getting told where to go put their money, put it in this cause, put it in this fund where this should have never reached the motherfucking ghettos. And they think they doing something because they giving money to stuff, but they're not even looking deep into the fact that none of this shit touching. Look in your communities. We ain't benefiting nothing. Useless money. Useless money. That's because they rich don't mean they helping. Because the majority of them, 90% of them, if not more than that, is not helping black people, and they all millionaires. Useless money. Buying up people's shit. Gucci shit. While we make the styles. Why don't we just go together and everybody have a big meeting about what type of clothing line we gonna prove it's gonna be expensive like white folks do, and then we gonna put a tag on them motherfuckers. All right, you gonna make the shit the same way. We like Gucci, but we gonna make Feta Gucci, nigga. Yeah, Feta Gucci, Feta Gucci or Feta Gucci, Feta Gucci or whatever. Other black, go find some independent black, like they say, find some independent black designers and make that shit dope. You know what I'm saying? But useless money. It's sad to see all this useless money around black people, and we still in the condition we are, disenfranchised, and these motherfuckers sitting there watching us just go through hell. It's like they watching us cook in a boiling pot, and that's because they rich. They like, man, I can't. Just be cool. It's gonna be strong. Stay strong. While you're in there cooking and boiling in this gumbo pot, while these useless rich motherfuckers is looking over you over the fucking gumbo pot or in the barrel drowning. Crabs keep you in a barrel watching you cook and drown in the barrel, but won't let you get out the barrel because they got the means to help you out the barrel, but they can't because, then they got to move to the side for other people to get some of the power they got. So we know how it is. That's why I call it useless money. Jay-Z, Beyonce, all the motherfuckers, you can talk about their talent all you want and use that as a form of distraction, but all this money they got and all the hell we going through, and ain't nothing being allocated directly. Like, yeah, I'm going back to the communities and doing. Niggas is fucking boozy. All of them are fucking useless on a level of the so-called elites and things like that. Yes, they are controlled by elites and they can't spend their money. They only can spend it overseas and other places and shit that where the shit don't benefit there neither. But they can go spend their money all over. Oprah Winfrey, all of them go spend their money and shit all over there and things like that. So hypocritical when you see your community and your people so fucked up over here. That's so hypocritical. And I know, I know that's a lot of reasons why they can't do nothing to community. Hey, they took an oath with these motherfuckers, so why we giving these motherfuckers attention? Why we ain't pulling these motherfucker cards? Why these motherfuckers ain't getting put on the chopping block of accountability as black people? So on and so forth, shit like that. Because all that money is fucking useless. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you got some money and you need a refrigerator and from your family and you need a little few things, but you went over there and bought you some 26s for your car and spent the whole $1,000 on a set of 26s. Useless money. If you ain't got $5,000 in the rim, start buying the motherfuckers. $3,000, don't buy the motherfuckers. People always say 3 times the amount. I believe in having 5 times the amount. That way you'll be able to have more time. But anyway, peace and blessings. Useless money. Got money don't mean anything. It means something only to them and only to them allocating their funds back into white organizations and white funding and white everything else. You know what I mean? Useless